Hello guys, and welcome to episode 15 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. This is Mortal Empires and we're going for world domination, and today it starts with the attack on Kanak Kadron. We're going to try and take out this Khazad Urkalaz army. I'm worried that it's full of slayers, which would absolutely 100% suck. We shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, we could raise some dead here, but there's no point in doing it this turn. I do have plenty of cash to spend, so we're going to do that. See where we can invest it. Might be worth picking up some walls at Castle Tempelhof. It really does depend where Emperor Karl Franz goes with his army. How many turns would they take to build? I think it's 3 turns, right? We can try and get rid of this gibbet, and if we have time to build it, then I will. We're going to upgrade the walls of Eschen. So that's a walled settlement that they have to deal with. At Nashrak's lair, I might just get myself a Balefire Brazier to help with the conversion of vampiric corruption.
I will alone.
Okay. Let's move on down. Cool. We're probably going to have to move this army up. How many turns until Isabella's available? Okay, next turn. Maybe get some Devils of Schwarzhafen in here in the next turn. I think that might be a good shout. So we're going to save the rest of this cash, I think. No point in upgrading Waldenhof just yet. We'll end the turn there. Our gold mine in Castle Drakenhof's actually upgraded this turn, which is nice. The Moot is under attack though. Do I play this out? I could try and damage some of the ranged forces again. Might slow them down a little bit. But will it really do enough to make a difference? I'm not so sure. Let's fight it on the battle map. We'll see how much damage we do. Just playing it standard. I'm not going to do any wacky strats and try and get round into their backline. I'm just going to engage them in the front and hope for the best. I might actually be able to engage them in the front with most of my units and then get the bats to hit the crossbowmen. That could be a way to do it. Otherwise we're just going to kind of blob. Yeah, let's just blob. I think I'm going to be a little bit further back. The reason for that is because they have ranged forces and we do not, which means they will try and exploit that. So we're going to stay back, and then as soon as they get on the slope, okay, or not, we're going to come even further back. And then we can look at moving forwards again and getting some damage done that way. I'm going to have the Fellbats just fly over the top. I could just move the direwolves like really close. Like really quickly. But these lot can just have an attack order now. Okay, that's fine. Let's hit these handgunners. Maybe we can kill them. Waiting for all of these units to engage. Right, let's hit the handgunners here with the Fellbats. I don't really care about the Reichsguard too much. We're just going to try and do as much damage to the handgunners as we can. Meanwhile, all these guys clumped up will hopefully do some damage. Hopefully more than they would otherwise take. That's the idea. If the handgunners start to run away, then that will leave us in quite a good position actually. I can have the Fellbats attack the Reichsguard, and then we can have the direwolves just run down the handgunners and wipe them out. I said I wouldn't go for any weird strats like this, but it seems to have worked out, so we may as well just kill them off. And then we have one less unit to worry about. Might even be able to get two actually. If the Fellbats are engaging the Reichsguard, we can probably hit another crossbowman unit. Oh wow, that missile fire, what a joke. That like arching fire was just absolutely perfect. Right, that's a mass crumble. We did kill the unit of handgunners. Not the worst outcome. Better than the last time I attempted it. If we can keep doing that now, and just take more and more units away from this, then it will slow down their progress, I hope. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. The Dwarves Confederated Kalakadran. And we're going to have to take Khazad-Durkalaz, because otherwise the Public Order and Vampiric Corruption will be shit in that province. So we have to declare war on the Dwarves now. Fortunately, Isabella will be able to attack that army that came nearby us, and it is in march stance. It is taking Vampiric Corruption. Let's just speed this up. Okay, one thing I should look at doing is taxing Talabheim, since it's in my line of sight. Dwarves, Kalakadran, annoying. Isabella takes control.
Can I help you?
So this army is not a bunch of slayers. Okay, that's big. That's actually big news. And Castle Tempelhof's going to start to build the walls here. I'm not sure we'll have time to do it, but we'll try. I am going to try and upgrade these to skeletal walls here, because I think there's going to be a rebellion regardless. Okay. And we got rid of the army at Altdorf previously to give us a little bit more income.
Line calls.
So I think we just hand this army back to Isabella for now. Unless we're building a new army. Are we building a new army? No, not for now. I think we just hand it over. I am actually going to check if she has all of her slots filled. Doesn't look like we are able to. Let's have a look at our vampires. We can definitely give them some more. followers, which is good. And the White King. Cool. Job done. Now she can attack these dwarves. Because we are going to be attacking Khazad Urkalaz regardless.
The world will drown in blood.
Let's have Vlad just go and do this. We are going to declare war. Oh, they're allied with the border princes. Why? How frustrating is that? I know as soon as I declare war now, the border princes will be on our asses from Akendorf straight through to Grenstad. There is also this army right here, which is actually Thorgrim Grudgebearer. There's an army here as well. We can't declare war on the dwarves. Oh boy. Okay. So what do we do then? I guess we'll just have to upgrade the Ghost Fence here, then build the Awakened Battlefield as well. We're gonna have to ignore this army and just leave. We're gonna head back towards the Empire. This is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. There is actually a raised dead pile here. There's actually a lot of dead there. How many is that? Casualties 2,956, 1,700. Would that be worth checking for like raised dead opportunities? Probably not, right, because we don't have the cash anyway.
All shall know me and tremble.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just move on.
I shall enslave the world.
We have set this up so that we can get Graveguard anyway, so when we get back to Walden Half-Fire, we'll pick up some Graveguard from there. Okay. On our way back we are. I can't believe that Confederation, that was nuts. Completely forgot about that. Like, the opportunity for that to happen. Oh, now what's the Empire gonna do? They're attacking Fort Oberstyre. Okay, let's make them pay another unit at least. This game, seriously. The only good thing about that happening, again, is that it's another nation that won't be spawning 3 armies. Because when they're like individuals, it's like you have 3 nations that are spawning 3 armies each, or you have 1 nation that's spawning like 5 armies. So the more you whittle down the amount of different factions there are, the easier it gets, in theory. That's the only thing we have going for us. Otherwise we're completely screwed, but there we go. It's a nightmare for the public order, especially in the contested province. Right, this battle we're just gonna group and go straight for him. Actually, no point in sitting about. And I think what I'm gonna do is we'll get the Fellbats to just attack the Reichsguard again. Does that seem like a really good way to like bog them down so that I could freely attack their ranged forces? We are gonna have the direwolves like run in their faces again, so the crossbowmen fall back. Yeah, attacking the Reichsguard with the Fellbats seemed like a really good idea. Let's just get on them now. We're gonna come all the way around. We have one unit smash into those guys. Oh, they're sending a bunch of swordsmen back. Of course they are. They've actually managed to get away from my Felbats. This hasn't gone too well. These direwolves are in a dire position, I can tell you that much. Probably this allows my main armies to do more damage to their melee forces though, or at least you would think so. I don't know. We might be able to get into these crossbowmen here. Okay. We did quite a lot of damage, but that's as good as it gets. We're going to start crumbling soon. Just speed it up. It's game over. If we had invocations and stuff, this would be so nice, but doesn't matter. Yeah, that really wasn't as good as the other one. Deleting entire units is the way to go, because then they don't get the replenishment on that particular unit. Okay. We've just got to hope at the moment that the dwarves don't attack us. And if they don't, then we should be good to go back and kill the Empire, wipe them out, then move all the way back to the dwarves again. The long shot, but we need to be at war with the least amount of people as we can for as long as possible before we then have enough armies to keep advancing. Because at the moment, we only have 2 armies. We did have 3. Obviously the one with zombies got absolutely annihilated. And we could build another zombie army, but it's not really worth it at the moment because we're not expanding. Now, the one annoying thing about how the Empire's decided to expand is that they haven't taken an entire province, or at least I don't think they have. See, they did take Stirland, didn't they? They took the entirety of Stirland, which is actually a good thing. We are going to pay for that public order. Give me that. Yeah, that's a definite. Yeah, they did take the entirety of Stirland, which is actually a good thing because it allows us to take it back and not have to deal with the public order so much because the vampiric corruption is staying really high. That's fantastic. But Castle Tempelhof is in their sights, I am sure. So, time to move on back. And we can't really worry about the public order here. It's gonna just have to be what it is. Why is that? Characters are causing 9 + 9. Is that this guy? This runesmith?
Under control.
Doesn't have any levels in cleanse corruption, does he?
I grow restless.
Guess we'll never know. We do need to build the balefire brazier here, actually.
I thirst.
Let's just come out here. I mean, minus 13. Yeah, we can't get the edict in the northern World's Edge Mountains like we can here with the repressed mortals. Right, we need to upgrade this vampire. Get the Fate of Buna, it's pretty good. And our White King can just be leveled up. Actually, let's give him Heroic Killing Blow. Allows him to do some more damage. One-on-one. Our Banshee needs to move. How far south can we go here? At the bottom of the map, isn't it? Let's come on over to here. We'll jump onto the water. And then we'll go across to... This is the Vampire Coast. We'll see if we can talk to them.
You are in the court.
Let's talk to these guys. See if we can get that non-aggression pact.
Attend your welcome. Behold.
Sentinels just aren't really a faction, they're just part of the objectives for for Khemri. Okay. It's in the turn. Right, they're sieging Castle Tempelhof. Another full stack following up. Surely that's going for Averheim, right? Yeah, the Greenskins are coming through our territory. Why are they coming through our territory? I have no idea. We are in a very weird position though, right now. This is a world domination campaign as well, it's going to take forever. Okay, so Averheim's being raided. Public order's actually fine here now, we can tax that again. At Talabheim, we can tax this now, which is good. That should give us a bit more income. And hopefully we can be in range to defend Castle Tempelhof this turn. Maybe just about.
King of darkness.
Let's recruit. I was going to say the Devils of Schwarzhafen, but it looks like we can actually raise some dead here, which are pretty decent. Like Black Knights with Lances and Barding, pretty nice. Get some Grave Guard with great weapons.
The von Carstein.
Is she in our province there? If I move Vlad forwards a little bit,
I shall.
can he
go.
raise those dead as well? He can. Okay, so let's go pick those up. That stops me having to wait around to recruit them. And then we're going to carry on. We're going to have Isabella come over here as well. The only issue I foresee is they may choose to just attack Isabella. And then we'll be ambushed, technically. But with this extra cash that we do have, we could get the Balefire Brazier. I should get that there sooner than later, because the public order in these settlements is going to be awful. Let's just turn off tax here for the time being. I think I might turn it off here as well. Actually, you can't really do it at Karakongor just because it makes us so much money. But yeah, we'll definitely do it in Kalak Kadrin, so that's only -1. That should then go positive soon. Without any leaders in it, which is perfect because it means I don't need an army there. Main thing I was worried about, not about being attacked by the dwarves. If that happens, it happens, but it's more just about having to deal with public order issues. That is like the most annoying thing about Total War games. But we're going to save the cash, we're going to move on to the next turn. Hopefully the Empire doesn't attack Castle Tempelhof. Okay, he actually fell back. Right. Here we go, boys. This is how we do it. We crush the Empire here and now. We push them all the way back to Altdorf, which we still control. And this time we do not leave them alive. They are the faction that confederates other factions, which is even better, because it means they won't be sucked up by some random nation. We can actually destroy them ourselves. Oh, I'm kind of breathing a sigh of relief here. If we'd lost Castle Tempelhof, I would probably cry, because losing the growth on that settlement would have been awful. And you can see that they have sort of looted and occupied as they went, so all of the other settlements are now like level 1. But yeah, we will learn the benefit of vampiric corruption very shortly, and that it is basically the fact that you can lose settlements but then take them back twice as easy as you took them in originally, because the vampiric corruption in that province is still there, and therefore you don't have the public issues or the public order issues the second time round. Okay, time to wipe out Emperor Karl Franz. Kept Castle Tempelhof, we've got the ghost fence there now, which is good, means in the future it's safe. Upgrade our vampire, extra weapon strength. And yeah, time to attack. Right, we will encircle. I will get myself backed up by Isabella. We want her to be in normal stance. At Kalakangor. I'm actually going to get rid of these gallows. Or am I? No, we're not. The reason we're not doing that is because it does give us the +3 public order, and that's pretty good. But it will get to a point where I'm going to have to turn off the tax there for a couple turns at least, I feel. Right. Time to kill Emperor Karl Franz, but unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to have to leave it here, which really sucks because it's a cliffhanger, but it will be an epic battle in the next episode. We will move on, we will take the Moot back, we will take Wertbad back, we will destroy Volkmar the Grim, we'll take back Gemberbad, we'll take back Grunberg, Nuln, well, we might not take Nuln, actually we should take Nuln, or maybe just raise Nuln, and then move on, we'll take Alhart, Helmgart, Karabeg, and Weismund. Then we will move north, destroy Nordland. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Lots to look forward to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.